So if you've kept watching, you're like, okay, well, how do I make that switch? How do I flip that on so that I'm starting to burn my fat instead? And well, it's not as hard as you might think. Going back to my truck analogy, yes, our body does run on two different tanks, but the problem is if we don't do anything that engages the tank number two will always stay full. And the trick is you have to burn everything that's in tank one first completely. That's what makes our bodies different than the truck in the analogy from the previous video. Yeah, when you're using a truck, you can choose one or two, you just hit the switch and it'll just do it. With your body, it's not that simple. You have to totally empty yourself of glycogen so that the body then starts going to look for ketones in your fat stores instead. And trust me, your body is just as happy to burn ketones from your fat. You just have to convince it, though, that there's not any glycogen on hand. And that is where a program that involves fasting or intermittent fasting will help make that happen. And of course, I know I can already read your mind. You're thinking, well, how do I do that? Is that going to cause me to go into starvation mode or get headaches or this or that? Trust me, there's things that you can do to make it not such a harsh shift. And I'll get to that in the next video.